The Alabama Public Library Service recently released draft changes to their administrative code, a code that lays out criteria Alabama public libraries must follow in order to receive state funding. These draft changes involve the relocation of, quote, sexually explicit or other material deemed inappropriate for children or youth. So what could this mean for Alabama public libraries? Our Sedona Meadows gives us the story.
Moms for Liberty, Clean Up Alabama, and our Governor Kay Ivey are requesting changes to the rules set by Alabama Public Library Service. They're pushing for the removal of, quote, inappropriate material in the children's section of Alabama public libraries, much of it including LGBTQ content. But to give you some context on APLS's rules, they lay out rigorous criteria public libraries must meet in order to receive state funding. Now, I reached out to the Huntsville-Madison County Public Library to learn how this works, and they told me each year the Alabama State Legislature approves funding for the public libraries. That funding is then distributed by APLS. But for the libraries to qualify for funding, they must meet the criteria. This includes fiscal requirements, the development of a strategic plan, and a commitment to serving the community. But now, due to recent concerns about certain books in the children's sections, some new requirements could be added to the list. At the end of January, APLS released draft changes to their administrative code. These proposed amendments include the, quote, physical location and relocation of sexually explicit or other material deemed inappropriate for children or youth. So if these possible changes do become a requirement, what does it mean for public libraries who may not choose to comply? Well, the APLS board asked for guidance from Attorney General Steve Marshall, and he recently returned an opinion letter. In it, he says APLS doesn't have the direct authority to enforce mandatory guidelines on local public libraries regarding age-inappropriate material, but can make state funding conditional on whether these libraries follow the guidelines. And APLS may cancel or suspend its recognition of local public libraries or local librarians that refuse to follow the guidelines. Right now, we are in a public comment period for the proposed changes to the code. This will continue up until a public hearing on April 30th. For more on this story, visit fox54.com. Sedona Meadows, Fox 54 News.